If you're standing up, sit down right now, because I'm about to tell you some news that's going to blow your pants off, your socks off. I don't know how the phrase goes, but it's one of those two things that are going to come off, or maybe both, depending on how shocked you are with this. If you're as shocked as I am, you're just going to get all your clothes blown completely off, so I hope you're in your house. But we're talking about some Fall Guys leaks right now. We got some big news, potentially like huge stuff coming in the near future. We also have some updates on hackers, as well as some new software that's being implemented, so you don't get people teleporting to the end the second you boot into a round. I don't know if any of you have had that happen. If you're on PS4, thank the gods, because you've been spared. But if you're on PC, holy moly, Barry Allen is in every single match. The guy just like snaps his fingers, and he's already won the entire thing. You know, if he's even at his computer. Potentially, this guy could be, like, in the bathroom eating Tostitos on the toilet while his computer is on, like, auto run, and he's just winning every game without even trying. But that's not, what this is about. This is about the leaks, okay? I get a little bit carried away with my analogies sometimes. So let's get down to, brass tacks, or whatever that saying is. I need to stop using popular sayings, because I don't know any of them. So this is, a leak from Ugu Sayubi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I entirely butchered it, which I definitely did. But I think this is just a public personal Twitter page. Like, this is an actual person on Twitter who just happened to leak this. So I'll have the name up on screen and in the description if you want to go check out Oogie Boogie. And let's get into some of these leaks. So we have essentially 3 new maps and a new game mode. So the first one is the treasure hunt mode. Now, there are images that go along with all of these that have been leaked, which I'll put up on screen for you. And the first one you can see is like a circular maze like you'd find in a highlights magazine, except that once you get down to the middle, you just get hammered or pounded, as the kids call it these days. So I'm not entirely sure what the point of this map is. Now, it looks like there are some spinny things around the outside, so I'm assuming you're going to start on a platform on the outside, and there's going to be something on top of that hammer. If this is a final round, potentially you could see a crown on top of that hammer. And you have to get through the maze, or more than likely find a way to get over the walls of the maze so that you can get to the crown first. Honestly, I do like this, and I don't, because really the main qualm that I have with Fall Guys, and this is really one of the only ones other than hackers, is that it feels like a lot of the final rounds are more luck-based than skill-based. Now, Hexagon is almost entirely skill-based, and then Jump Showdown is, you know, it kind of comes down to it because the platforms fall. But it's like semi-skill-based. Royal Fumble is kind of a crapshoot. I don't know why I just sounded like Ellen there for a second. I'm going to get canceled by my staff. And then, well, unless you're Fall Guys TV, you're probably not winning Fall Mountain too much, unless you get really lucky. I'm in the top 2% of matches played on, like, the entire planet on PC, and I still have not won on Fall Mountain. I've won on every other one except Fall Mountain multiple times, and, yeah, we're still waiting for that W to roll in. But moving on, we have, Chicken Chase. Now, your guess is as good as mine as to what the heck this thing could be. I'm gonna lean towards it's like a tail tag kind of map. Now, in some other images, which seem to have been deleted right out of the ether, there is, like, some creature on top of, like, the middle 4 ramped area. I'm assuming a chicken. And so it might be, like Egg Scramble, where you pick it up, but you pick up a chicken. I'm not entirely sure what that would entail, or... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have no idea what that would entail. Unless it's like bacon. I don't know if you ever had the misfortune of playing that in gym class, but basically you and another person, or in this case 3 other people, run up to the top and grab the chicken, and whoever puts it in their area first wins that round and gets that point. I think it would be cool to have like a multi-round game show, like event, but that's just me. Now, we also have Wall Guys, which seems like a final, like, end of the game version of Doordash. Not really sure. I'm not going to speculate too much on this one because it looks like it's just a kind of race. But the fact that it's gold and the fact that it looks like Doordash, but on whatever the other one is, I literally, they named them backwards. So I hope you guys know what I'm talking about if I mixed them up. But yeah, it looks like that. It looks like you're gonna have to jump through the walls, and then maybe there's like an area at the end with like the slip and slide gelée. So who knows? And then this last one is the big one that I've been talking about. So this is a huge L if you didn't wait to get to this point. If you're not hearing me rattle this part off, I hate to break it to you, but you're a failure. So I will give you your L and good day, because this is the 100 player Doordash game mode. This sounds honestly kind of awful. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's nothing that I want to happen less on Doordash than to have more people. It's already like a stream of bodies going through every single door, especially once you get down towards the end. So like, yeah, I mean, some of the other ones might be fun with 100 players and kind of chaotic, but the thing that really caught my attention with this is just the fact that it had 100 players. You know, are we gonna see more people being added to these game modes once the servers can handle it, or is this gonna be like a special event? Now, there is no word for when we're gonna be seeing any of these maps. I did reach out to Oogie Boogie over on Twitter, and they did not have any new information, at least that they would share with me. So I do want to thank them for their cooperation, and I want to move on and talk about this tweet, which is actually a couple days old at this point, but I feel like it kind of flew under the radar as far as Fall Guys tweets go. And it's essentially that the developers are going to be switching from their current anti-cheat, which is obviously cheeks because they're banning like 1,000 hackers a day, and there are still mad hackers running loose, at least on PC. I've had 4 of them today, and I've only played about like 15 rounds. So yeah, 1 in 3 is not great odds, and usually at this point I just quit out of a match if there's a hacker. So I'm looking forward to this because they said they are switching to the anti-cheat that Fortnite is using. Now, I hope it's not Fortnite backed, because Fortnite might not exist in the coming months, judging how their lawsuit with Apple is going, and now Apple is filing a counter lawsuit. If you guys don't know about that and want to know about it, let me know in the comments. I could make a video on that. Very like up to date with that kind of stuff, especially in the gaming realm. And quite honestly, depending on how my Fall Guys videos start to go, I might consider doing like a little more loose commentary just on like the gaming industry and the gaming world in general. Kind of like Optimus, but for like the gaming world. So yeah, let me know what you think about all this kind of stuff. Are you excited for these maps? Which one of them looks the worst to you? Usually I ask for which one looks the best, but today I'm feeling it a little spicy. I want to know what you guys think is the worst one. And I mean, I guess if you want to put which one you're looking forward to the most too, you can do that. I'd really appreciate if you would share this video with a friend. I know that doesn't usually come up in conversation, and that's the equivalent of Windows 10 asking you if you would recommend Windows 10 to your family, because, you know, usually people aren't just like, yeah, dude, Windows 10 is phenomenal, should really give it a whirl. But yeah, I would really appreciate that, especially if they play Fall Guys, because I'm trying to get into the Fall Guys scene, and as a smaller creator, it is very difficult to break out into a new game, especially when a majority of your career was in one. So having said that, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it before you head out, as it'll help me in search results. And if you want to help me get to 30,000 subscribers, you can do that by hitting the red subscribe button right underneath this video. And until tomorrow, guys, take it easy.